Also, I forgot to mention that I do have retainers. Yes, I know I've shown you in the video, but I also have this in Vaseline, something like that. I don't know, but I'll put the name down there. I have these that I put on every night, and I'm supposed to put them on for 2 straight years. And I cannot miss more than one night in a week. So that means that I have to put them every single day of my life until 2 years. So yeah, so just remember that sometimes if you for some treatment, or rather I think it's advisable for everyone to have this after the treatment, because when the treatment is still fresh, there's a possibility that the teeth can still shift. So you have to put on this one so that they're really really fixed and aligned. The fall has decided that it's just gonna show up. This weather went from literally being very warm to literally being very cold. Like we had 29 degrees, and then it shifted from 29 to around 14, 13, if I'm not wrong. So can you imagine the cold? You're just from warming up, complaining about the heat, and then the next day it's really, really, really cold. So anyway, yeah, welcome to a new vlog of Miss Adino. If you're new here, if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for clicking. So this video is specifically meant for those people who are intending to do braces and they don't know what to expect. I'm going to talk about the things that you really need to know before doing braces, so that you're mentally prepared as you go through the process, which I am sure that maybe your doctor might speak to you about all this, but for me, my orthodontist never did. They just told me they're going to look into the treatment, if this is going to work. If it doesn't work, then they might have to do another treatment, and that's all I knew. I wasn't really prepared, and so because I have gone through the process, I am definitely going to give you one or twos from my end as per my own experience. So I'm gonna start with the first reason as to why I went for mine. I wanted to boost my confidence, even though I knew that this would take time, but I knew that eventually I'm gonna get it done so well, or I'm gonna be having my confidence back. Because before, when I used to smile, I had no issues with my gap, but as I grow older, my gap was expanding. I know that sounds crazy, but yes, it was increasing in size to an extent whereby it felt like there was a missing tooth. I could Before, when I was young growing up, I couldn't pass my tongue in between my teeth. But as I get older, or as I got older, I realized that I could stick my tongue, like it could pass all the way through. And so I said, this is not good for me, especially when it comes to, when you're having those meeting with people at the workplace. They might not take you serious because of the situation, and that's why you find so many celebrities going to fix the teeth, the nails, crowns, whatsoever, because they want that people they're going to be working with or their business partners will take them serious. So yeah, I did that because I wanted to boost my confidence, and now I smile a lot. I'm looking good. I love them, but I'm still on treatment until 2 years. So point number two is that you get to choose the braces that you want. The braces are customizable. So the orthodontist are gonna show you, or rather the orthodontist helpers in the clinic, they're gonna show you which one do you think you want, because I think they usually, like for me, I was given the metal one, the one that I had. I forgot the names, and then I was given like aligners, or is it in Vaseline? The transparent one that you always have to put on. It looks something like this. Just a minute. That you have to put on every evening, like this, something like this. So you wear every day. So, and then we are every day going to bed. And then there's another one that looks like the same thing. There's another one that looks like the same one like I put on, but it's a little bit different and I really can't tell the difference. But if you've been to the orthodontist, you definitely understand what I'm trying to say. So yes, you can decide to customize however you want it. The color, the style, up to you. After your braces treatment, you're going to have some retainers. The retainers are to prevent your teeth from shifting, and so um this is a lifetime thing that you're gonna have for the rest of your life. I don't know whether my camera is going to show it, but I'm gonna try and show it to you guys. Hey, so I have it on the lower jaw, on the upper jaw, and that is for the rest of my life. So I cannot do without that. It's gonna stay there permanently, and this is only to prevent the teeth from shifting. So you have to be prepared. Braces are a long-term commitment. That point comes from the previous point that I've just told you. Braces are a long-term commitment. So when you're going to have braces, you're not going to have them for like just a few months and done. No, it's going to take like at least 18 months to 3 years, you know. So in my own experience, mine took 10 months, sorry, 11 months, because I put them on the ending March, but I removed them at beginning of February. So that was like around 10 and a half months. That was the shortest. And because it was only a gap, it wasn't much more. But for those dislocated teeth, the teeth slipping on other teeth might take a long-term treatment. It also depends on the treatment. That's why I said 18 months to 3 years. So you have to be mentally prepared. It's not a walk in the park, and I'm going to explain why in the later videos, but it takes that amount of time. It's not easy, but at the end of it all, it's going to be worth it. Expect a lot of discomfort and soreness whenever you have your braces, or the first time that you'll be having your braces done. Like, for example, for me, I had soreness here and underneath my lips because of the my braces were always scratching my lower lip, and so I did have an infection, but that was gone for like a few days. If you keep a proper oral hygiene, then that will definitely go by itself, because you'll hardly get a really serious complication when it comes to that. So, and then whenever they adjust them, you will feel the teeth soreness, and so you might not be capable of chewing on some stuff. So because of the discomfort and soreness, there are some foods, even after that the soreness is gone and the discomfort is still gonna be there, because of the braces are definitely shifting to close themselves if it's a gap, or to arrange themselves to have a proper arrangement of the teeth. So there are some foods that you might not eat. So dietary changes is gonna be the new norm. You have to like eat foods that are soft, like soups, or make sure that your meat is really soft. Otherwise, do not chew on nuts, gums, popcorns, because that will damage the braces. So yeah, you need to really consider your diet. Know that you're not going to be having your normal meals as you used to do. Having braces means having good oral hygiene, because the braces do trap food. And so when the braces trap food, your teeth can decay, or rather can stink. So it's make flossing your best friend, or how do you call them, the flossers, these. Yeah, make that your best friend, because you're gonna be using them regularly. After every meal you have to do it, and brushing your teeth all the time so that your mouth doesn't stink and your tooth doesn't decay. When you have your braces done, you're going to be having speech how would I call speech changes. Like, for example, for me, when I had my braces done, there are some words that I couldn't really pronounce correctly. because it was something new in my mouth. My jaw was changing because of the whole shifting and stuff, and so there's some words that you won't really be capable of pronouncing correctly. And so yeah, but that disappears with time because mine didn't take long. I think it was for a few weeks, and everything went back to normal because I already got used to it. So yeah, it does happen. Change of speech. There are regular orthodontics visits whereby it will take every 4 to 6 weeks, sometimes even 8. You will have to visit an orthodontist to check to check the progress of how the teeth are moving or shifting, and also to adjust your braces. So that one, you have to bear in mind that you will have a lot of visits. So yep. So let's talk the cost. The cost of fixing braces is very expensive, and insurance doesn't cover that in Germany. For adults, if you're above 18, the insurance does not cover for that. If you are a growing child, like a teenager, from 8 years, I think, until teenager, then the insurance pays half of it, and then your parent pays half of it. But when you do it as a grown up, like for myself, in my situation, I paid 5,000 by myself. But the good thing is that I pay monthly, I pay €200, almost like 183.45 every month. I have to pay to the orthodontist. So it's very, very expensive. You have to be prepared, and they do a good job, you understand? So it's not everywhere whereby they because I see people back in, sorry, not throwing a shade, in Africa, because I know of someone who put on braces and they hardly do checkups. Here in Germany, you have to, because you've paid your money, you have to get the service that is worth your money. Don't just go to any dental care and you're not being taken well care of, and you're paying a hefty amount of money. Fixing braces is not cheap, as I see people doing it in Kenya. Not all, some. They charge cheap and they don't give a hoot about afterwards. They just get it done for you and that's it. Like my country people used to joke, braces are easily. That's what I mean. So they just do it for the sake of doing it, and it's very cheap, but they don't care because some people have been complaining their braces are breaking. They don't go, there's no progress, but they usually have to, usually have to make these regular visits because of the adjusting and all that. So we've come to the end of the video. Please go like, comment, share, and don't forget to subscribe, and also click on the notification bell to always get notified whenever I post new videos. Please, I'm getting a lot of views, but I'm not getting a lot of subscribers and the likes. So please, as you watch the video, remember to it doesn't harm, just click on the like button and the subscribe button, and that's enough for me. That will help me great because this will make YouTube push my video. So I'll be very grateful if you can share, and also let people that you share with know that they have to do that for my account to be pushed out there, because I'm at 95 subscribers, and I'm very grateful for the people who have shared, because I've seen a lot of shares. The shares are even more than the subscribers, because I have like 200 plus shares, almost 300 shares, but the subscribers are only 95. So please, 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 if you like my content and it's good enough for you to share, please subscribe. That will be so great of you and so kind of you. Thank you. Have a good day, and we'll see us in the next video.
Summer wind blowing, feeling alive. Sunshine in my eyes will fly. Dancing on the sand, waves crash at our feet. Heat on our skin, summer's beat. Surfboards in our hands, we ride the tide. Underneath the palm trees, we feel alive. Summer vibes, reaching for the sky.